What's going on, family? Facebook family. Hey, it's yours truly, Nick Woodard, checking in with you. Hey, it's Tuesday. We're a couple days away from Christmas. So before I even dive into what I'm talking about, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff, right? But hey, check this out, right? I'm giving y'all some free game for 2021. It's going to be up to you on whether or not you want to take action, right? But listen, did you know that by using this one strategy that, my apologies, I had notifications coming on my phone. But did you know that by using this one strategy, it can save you thousands in taxes? And you're probably saying, what, Nick? What strategy is that, right? Well, it's hiring your kids. Hire your kids, right? And let me elaborate on that a little bit, because before I learned this strategy, I didn't even know anything about it. But guess what? This is what the wealthy are actually doing with their kids. We were all taught, getting an allowance, right? Hey, you do your chores around the house and you get an allowance. Well, if you are a business owner, you have the opportunity, right? Well, you actually have the right. You actually have access to this strategy to where you can, instead of giving your kids an allowance, you can hire them as your employee and pay them wages instead of an allowance. And guess what? You can write it off. Up to $12,000 a year per child that is under the age of 18, right? Of course, there's a couple different, qualifications and specifics on how much you should be able to write off and, how the strategy works entirely, right? But the free game I'm giving you is, hey, look, 2020 has been a crazy year, right? But the free game is that, right? If you have kids, you want to take advantage of this strategy because why? It's going to save you thousands in taxes. You're going to pay for your kids to go to school. You're going to pay for your kids to participate in extracurricular activities, football, gymnastics, soccer, baseball, basketball, you name it, right? So why not hire your kids as your employee? And I'll dive into that in a second. And then the money that you pay your kids can then pay for their own school supplies. Your kids can then pay for their own extracurricular activities. Your kids can then go and pay for their own Christmas presents, right? I'm not trying to spoil anybody's, kids' mind. Hopefully there's no kids on Facebook, right? But when it comes to this one specific strategy, that is key, because guess what? You're going to have to pay for school supplies anyways. You're going to have to pay for those extracurricular activities anyways. So why not hire your kids to be your employee, pay them wages, and then your kids will pay for their own school supplies and those own extracurricular activities. Well, Nick, how do I hire my child as an employee? Well, first, there's a link that I put in above, right? I got it. Some people are going to see this and say, wait a minute, Nick, I got to start a business. Nope, this is not for me. You might want to second think that, right? Because when you become a business owner, you open up the door to over 400 tax deductions that someone who does not own a business can write off, right? And so when you hire your kids as an employee, you are essentially putting them on a payroll, right? So if you have a business, like me for myself, I have an office area. My daughter helps keep the office clean. When I'm, doing tax documents, my daughter uploads the tax documents into our software that comes with our business, right? That's one of the tools. When I'm doing events before COVID came, my daughter would help me set up at the events. My daughter sometimes goes on live Facebook with me. She helps me set up, I got the ring light and microphones and all this kind of crazy stuff in my office. My daughter helps me set that up. And guess what? Daddy cuts her a check. I pay her as her employer. I pay my employee. And guess what? Each and every month, I am writing off those wages. And at the end of the year, I'm able to lower my tax liability even more. Remember the other day, I told y'all that by owning a business, right? And I'm talking home-based business. I'm not talking about a brick and mortar where you have to pay thousands of dollars and get licenses and all that kind of stuff. Home-based business, working out the comfort of your home. You can start a home-based business today for just $19, right? The value is well over that, right? But by starting this business, you at minimum save yourself $6,000 a year in taxes. Why? Because if you don't own a business, you're overpaying in taxes. I guarantee it, right? So we teach you how to stop losing at a minimum $500 a month in taxes, right? So that's $6,000. Now, the other strategy, and there's so many more, but the other strategy I'm tapping in on is hiring your kids, because once you become a business owner, you can do that. Of course, they have to be your kids. You can't hire somebody else's kids, right? We got to stay legit here. And when you do that, that's another, and I say 12,000 because according to the IRS, hey, Donald, I appreciate it, man. Hey, we got to give them the game, man. It's up to them to take action, brother. But I say 12,000 because according to the IRS, that's the max, right? That's the max you can pay. But depending on, you have numbers and you have your situation, family, so on and so forth. So your number is going to vary. Not everybody's going to be able to do 12,000. It says up to. Some people maybe 9,000 a year, 10,000, 11,500, whatever the case may be. But you add that on top. So let's just say, you're able to write off $10,000 in wages, right? You pay your kids $10,000 in wages. Now that's $16,000 that you're writing off because you're a business owner. That's money at first you were losing. That's money when it comes to your kids that you're spending anyways. So why not start a home-based business for just $19.95 today? Stop losing that $500 a month, $6,000 a year, put it back in your pocket, and then hire your kids and lower your tax liability even more. It just makes sense, right? So like I said, this is free game, right? Free game, but it's going to be up to you to take action. I know a lot of people are going to get on here and say, man, Nick, hey, listen, this is a great opportunity, man, but it's just not for me. I don't have time to own a business. Well, what I'll tell you is you might want to look at your financial situation. If you continue doing what you're doing right now, are you going to achieve all of your financial goals? Because 2020 has been crazy, right? But I know a lot of us are trying to, make a big comeback in 2021. I guarantee you, you will not hit all of your financial goals simply by working a job. You must own a business. You must find a way to legally lower your taxes. And the best way to do it without breaking the bank and without taking all of your time is to start a home-based business for less than $20 a day and save yourself at minimum $18,000 to $20,000 in taxes. So if you see this on my page and you're following me, do me a favor right now. You can inbox me. You can comment below keyword hire my kids. If you want to learn that specific strategy, I am willing to coach and teach you how it all works, right? You can even click the link above and you're going to get some more information as to what this opportunity is even all about. You'll learn about our new holiday promotion that is going on right now for a limited time, right? You want to take advantage of that. I'm telling you, there's nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity. And if you see this on somebody else's page, somebody shared this video, which I greatly appreciate, get back with that person that shared it with you or tagged you on this video and let them know you want to learn how you can apply this very same strategy. But hey, I appreciate everybody that jumped on. Y'all know the deal. If you catch replay, drop your city, drop your state. And as always, please share, because somebody out there needs to hear this. Somebody out there has kids and they're like, man, what can I do to stop losing so much money? And I'm taking care of these kids. I'm spending all this money. This is an opportunity for you. So if you want more information, I gave it a call to action. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's, all that great stuff. 2020 has been crazy, but guess what? 2021 is going to be an amazing year if you take action, if you put in the work to change your situation, man. Hey, y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. Peace.